Welcome. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Complaint Committee of the Sunshine Ordinance Task Force. I'm Nick Goldman. Chair to my left is James Kneber. Member Johnson is not with us today. He's excused. Would you call the first item, please?
The first item, go through roll call?
Yeah.
Okay. Member Goldman?
Here.
Member Goldman present. Member Johnson excused. Member Kneber?
Here.
Member Kneber.
Any agenda changes?
Chair, we have no agenda changes.
Okay. What do you call it?
Item number 1 is approval of minutes of December 9, 2008.
I'll call for public comment on the minutes from last time. Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I move that we approve the
I
minutes.
second it. Call the roll on that item, please.
On the minutes, Member Goldman?
Aye.
Member Goldman, aye. Member Johnson excused. Member Kneber?
Aye.
Member Kneber, aye.
There we go.
So we have 2 ayes.
Thank you.
Item number 2 is determination of jurisdiction on complaint filed by Peter Witt against the Taxi Commission for failing to include public comment in the minutes, failing to correct the minutes, failing to grant requests for information, and failing to disseminate or retain public correspondence from the public.
Okay, thank you. What we're doing here is determining whether or not the task force has jurisdiction over this item. And so what we'll do is we'll hear from the complainant, then the respondent, and we'll go from there. Is the complainant here? Mr. Witt? Seeing none. How about somebody from the Taxi Commission? I see no one from the Taxi Commission. I feel that with the information that's in our packet, we have enough information to determine that we do have jurisdiction over this item.
I agree, and I move that we find jurisdiction.
I second that.
On the motion,
Wait, let's see if there's any public comment. Any public comment on jurisdiction on this item? Seeing none, would you call the roll?
on the motion, Member Kneber?
Aye.
Member Kneber, aye. Member Johnson excused. Member Goldman?
Aye.
Member Goldman, aye. Mr. Chair, we have 2 ayes.
Thank you. Would you call number 3, please?
Item number 3 is determination of jurisdiction on complaint filed by anonymous tenants against the Building Inspection Department for failure to provide the complainant with a copy of a permit application.
Okay. Here again, we're going to determine jurisdiction on this item. We'll hear from the complainant and the respondent, and we'll go from there. Is a complainant here? Sir, you have 5 minutes to present your case to us. Now, bear in mind, we don't need to hear the merits of the case. We want to determine the jurisdictional, so.
Anonymous tenants here. We requested a public document, 1 page basically, and we haven't received it. We asked it in PDF form, and the building department refuses to give to us. It has been decided in December 2006 by the Board of Supervisors unanimously approved a policy file number 061418 directing the clerk of the board to provide documents to the public in the format requested. That's already been decided. There's already another case that's been decided before the task force and the Ethics Commission. Let's see, it was on October 6, 2008. Case number 08031, Chemo Crossman versus the Ethics Commission. They found that they were supposed to provide the PDF
I remember
documents.
it well.
Do you? Okay.
And I remember that earlier case, too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our case. So we're just looking for 1 document that had 2 sides, and they refuse to provide it. And they do have access to a. I guess we don't have to.
Well, no, I know they do. They have
Yeah,
access
okay,
to all
okay.
that, yeah.
Okay.
No, and I may be speaking out of turn here, but this is not the first time this exact same issue has come before us.
Yes, it's a waste of everyone's time, actually.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is the respondent here or someone to represent the respondent? Seeing none. Okay. Is there any public comment on this item?
Yes, good afternoon. Ray Hartz. On reviewing all of the documentation that was submitted as part of this, I found one thing that I found very disturbing. It says, dear tenants of 769 North Point, we're unable to FTP or email any documents. And it goes on to say, a single document is a 2-day turnaround. If it's immediate disclosure request, 2-day turnaround is unacceptable.
Right.
And then it goes on to say, you can pick up a copy and pay the minimum records charge of $6.50. Which is, again, violation of Sunshine in that a 2-page document should be 20 cents. So
Right.
I just wanted those things added to consideration.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
mind-boggling. Yeah. Any further public comment? the item is with the members.
From looking over the packet, I believe we should find jurisdiction.
I couldn't agree with you more.
I move that we find jurisdiction.
I second that. Would you be kind enough to call the question?
On the motion for jurisdiction, Member Caneva?
Aye.
Member Caneva, aye. Member Johnson excused. Member Goldman?
Aye.
Member Goldman, aye. Mr. Chair, we have 2 ayes.
Thank you.
Item number 4 is the administrator's report. There has no changes in the report that I have included.
Okay. What about number 5? We have public comment for items not listed on the agenda. Anybody have anything they'd like to bring to the complaint committee? No? Okay. Number 6, announcements, comments, questions, and future agenda items from committee members. I have none. Anything you need to go over?
No.
Motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Just to let the members know that the CAC meeting is not meeting today.
I noticed that on the
They will be
email.
meeting
Okay.
next Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I move that we adjourn.
Seconded. And by a rising vote.